When nature has a hand in it, a father's instinct takes on panoramic dimensions. In the heart of the Rocky Mountains of Wyoming in the United States, rivers are everywhere, powerful and at times dangerous. However, nothing has discouraged this father beaver from staking territory and starting a family. This rather humble rodent, for years a victim of trappers, is the kind who prefers a hidden life to be happy. An infrared camera is necessary to penetrate his private world that is plunged in total darkness. His nest is very valuable to him, as he lives here with his companion and mate for life, the mother of his several children. Some are newly born, others nearly adults. Attentive, the father makes sure everyone's wetsuit is watertight, well-kept, and coated in grease. This father likes to cuddle, but not as much as he likes DIY. In fact, it's through his woodwork that the male beaver helps his family. First, he builds a solid house. The lodge is an impenetrable fortress, covered with a watertight wood bulwark, built on land, but just at the edge of the water. It's a smart way to ensure the entrance is hidden underwater. But this lake will not last forever. In summer, the water level can go down. In winter, it can freeze over. So how does one ensure against all risks? Building a dam on the arm of the river and creating a little lake of one's own. This Herculean construction is clearly not the result of just one season's work, but a legacy handed down over several generations, one that must be constantly maintained. Equipped with 4 incisors, excellent vision allowing him to work nights too, this daddy woodworker has reinvented himself as professional lumberjack. He chooses softwood, birch, willow, and poplar, gnaws away at the enormous trees with determination over several nights. It doesn't come without risk. Pruning, transporting by land and water come rain or wind. Carpenter one day, mason the next. Father Beaver dedicates body and soul to this gigantic game of pickup sticks. As in all home improvement, the work is never done. Before going back to the family, Father Beaver, brave of heart, does a bit of food shopping. Willow leaves and branches. A vegetarian menu fit for the whole family. This way, the male saves the female from exhausting chores and dangerous outings, so she can put all her energy into nursing the baby beavers who fatten up quite quickly. In this cozy nest with stellar service, every year the family increases by 2 to 4 baby beavers. But these days, space is getting tight. The oldest of the young beavers is about to leave the family nest. While his father takes him out for a ride, this young beaver decides to turn on his heels and leave. Time for him to build a lodge of his own at the edge of the lake for his children to live in. Time for him to become a father builder himself, totally devoted to his dear ones. For the father Barbary apes, wearing themselves out like beavers would never cross their minds. Quite the contrary. He and his peers dedicate a lot of time to napping and physical contact. These shared moments are the cement that binds a large community of 30 to 50 individuals. The group is a true family, with brothers, sisters, parents, uncles, and aunts. But the connections between members are very complex. Moreover, in the wild, it is difficult to follow them. At the Monkey Mountains in Alsace, where these apes live in semi-captivity, we were able to observe their fascinating and previously unknown parenting system. This large forest is a kingdom whose king is a child. For him, other monkeys are nothing more than amusing, cuddly toys. This young prince clearly knows who his mother is. But since she has many partners, he is not sure who his father is. It could be this one. Or him. Or maybe this one here. Or perhaps him over there. No matter. For the young Barbary ape, all males play a father's role. To his great advantage, because all these possible parents, let's call them stepfathers, are ready to help. Whenever he calls, there is always someone to provide assistance. This one with the banged-up nose is the dominant male. He is very attentive to the child, and whenever the little one is by his side, he supplies the best protection possible. But there are two sides to everything. The little prince can very quickly find himself reduced to being just an object. And now, his stepfathers have turned into quite bizarre characters. This little ape is kidnapped and roughly handled, all for the benefit of a ritual that is unique to Barbary apes. A lower-down male in the hierarchy will use him as a gift to gain the sympathy of a higher-up male. In a kind of diplomatic alliance that determines the organization of the large family. To express satisfaction, the two males click their teeth loudly in front of everyone. But that's not all. Males will kidnap and handle young apes to show the mother how well they can take care of it. It's pure brown-nosing and showing off to seduce Mummy, so she chooses them for coupling next time. At the end of the day, who cares how many fathers there are and whether they are the real ones or not? What's important for the baby Barbary ape is that a male presence, gentle and affectionate, is there for him whenever he needs it. In nature, there are many ways of being a father. How do we know which one is best? Who is a good father and who isn't? Even when we think he is not taking care of us, he may actually be keeping watch, quietly protecting. In any case, a father often provides direction, wherever this may lead.